Hello everybody, it's TechnoBoy200. Holla at me, cause we're back with another episode of Battle Bingo. That's right. In the last part, we did some crap on the Sudowoodo regular level. And you know, since then, I thought, you know, expert, I've been having some hard times with the regulars. I'm just thinking, experts are gonna probably take at least like 30 minutes a piece. I've been TechnoBoy200, by the way. I don't know if I said that, and this is Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Blind. So, in between episodes, I took a look at all three of these maps, and, I played them through. I didn't manage to beat any of them, but needless to say, they're pretty hard. But I do have basic strategies for how I'm gonna win each one of them. So, I know this isn't 100% blind, because this is kind of, not completely blind, but if I didn't do these blind, this would be a lot freaking harder. I'm just saying. So in this one, and it would take a lot longer, and I don't want to make these episodes like 97 minutes long, if you know what I mean. If I was doing them completely blind, I'd have to do it like 5 or 6 times over. So we have a Magikarp, and the only move it knows is Splash. So that's good, right? That seems good. So we're gonna start off here. We're gonna catch this Cacturne, because Cacturne is kind of a boss. So let's just go ahead and catch that thing right up and away. Cacturne, why you so cool? Why you? He's like a scarecrow, but a cactus, and he's kind of like a Japanese warrior, except not really. Next up, we're gonna take Cacturne into this ground spot, and guess what? It's a Quagsire. That's right. And guess what we're gonna do with this Quagsire? We're gonna kill it with a Needle Arm. That's not true. We're actually gonna catch it into a Master Ball. Oh yeah. We already got 2 of our party members, because Magikarp really doesn't count. He can't do anything. Like, Magikarp can literally only turn over the question mark spaces. He can't do anything else. So let's just head in here with Quagsire, and what is we got here but a Manectric. I believe this thing has an electric type attack, which would make sense for it. So it can't really touch this. It indeed can't really touch this at all. So I do believe Manectric is dead. So bye Manectric. See, I'm gonna see if I can get all 3 of the expert levels in here, because I've gotten pretty good at them. I haven't managed to beat them all yet, but I'm thinking I will be able to. So let's head in here with, yeah, you know what the hell, let's head in with Cacturne. And see what we got. We got Gengar. Oh yeah. That is definitely a poison type, but it is also ghost and has levitate. And I'm definitely gonna catch this. Our team is already done, and we haven't even created a bingo yet, or rather, this is gonna be creating our first bingo. Gengar's weird though, in that even though it is a poison type, it has the move Psychic. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's just give this back to Cacturne, indeed, because we'll be heading down here now with Gengar, and this is 2 EP. Okay, so let's give one back to Gengar, and then let's give one to Quagsire. Yes. And let's start making more bingos, because we can just do that. Here's a Marowak. But, I believe it can't touch me. And I don't think it's gonna touch me anyways, because I got them moves. And it's got probably them Earthquake. Or, oh, I didn't know it had Rock Tomb. Ooh, this might actually kill. Oh, nope. I was gonna say this might actually kill, but no. Oh, my speed fell. I don't think that really matters. For some reason, I thought this had Earthquake or some sort of ground move, which means it wouldn't be able to hit Gengar, because Gengar's got that levitate. But I was wrong. So I don't know the map perfectly, but I do have a pretty good idea of what the map looks like. Okay, next up we're gonna head in here with Quagsire, because this, yep, it's a Lantern. Alright, this either has an electric move or a water move, I don't remember which. Either way, it can't touch Quag. So let's just go in there with that Earthquake. Okay, so it has a water type move, but I got the Water Absorb. Come at me. You don't even touch this. That's how we go. And we've already created another thing. Whatever they're called, bangos. We've already created another bango. So we're going to go ahead and give this point to Gengar. That's true. And head up in here with Quag once again. And we have an Electrode, which I believe has Thunderbolt, because you know most electric types they just have Thunderbolt, because I mean it's a strong move that is also electric type. Yes, indeedy, it does have Thunderbolt, and it can't touch this. Man, Quagsire is ballin'. He is so good. That's actually funny because Electrode is a ball, so Electrode is literally ballin'. Oh, Red Shirt, how I miss you. You definitely served your time in here. Okay, so next up, I believe Gengar is the name of the game, if I remember correctly. Because, yep, it's a Victory Bell. I wasn't 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it was. You see, this can get really difficult. If, like, when I was going through this for the first time, I lost after only, like, 3 or 4 bingo spots. Because the spots lie. They say they're grass type, but they're really not. They're really, like, grass poison. So you can't go in there with a poison type and whatnot, and the moves aren't the same type as the Pokemon a lot of the time, and they like to lie a lot. Alright, so I think I'm gonna give this point to Quag. Yeah, because now we're gonna head in here with Gengar. This should be an obvious choice because we got the Psychic versus the Arbok. I didn't know what poison type it was, just that it was a poison type, and it really, a poison type can't do shit to a Gengar, especially when the Gengar has Psychic and is faster, because Gengar's just that kind of dude. So yeah, this may not be the me playing it for the first time, you getting to hear what I have to say experience, but I mean, Battle Bingo, I don't really have anything to say anyways. It's just kind of, you know, fun while it lasts and shit. Yeah. So that's that. Sure, let's give another point to Gengar just cuz Gengar is our most useful member on the team. He can take out a lot of spots. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting through these expert levels pretty quickly, and I don't know if there's anything after expert or not. I imagine there's probably gonna be a master rank or something because it looks like there's space for 4. But I don't know, and also there's something about a Bonsly card that I remember we got, so I don't know if that's a thing or not. I don't know where that is or anything. Electric, I believe, yeah, Quagsire is gonna be our guy for that. So regardless of, you know, all the crap of, like, nah, I don't know, just, oh man, you should, you know, record it blind because it's a blind Let's Play. This wouldn't even make sense to record blind. It would just be stupid and boring, and I frankly I wouldn't enjoy it because it's hard and it's frustrating when you almost win and you like lose on the last spot, and especially when you're like recording or something. It's a lot and it's really annoying. So it's a waste of time, and the commentary is not necessarily good, and I am looking forward to moving on with the game. So I still haven't posted part 43 yet. That goes up tomorrow, actually. Today is Monday the 10th. So that part, although I've already edited and everything, that's going to go up tomorrow, and I'll see what responses you guys, if you left any, put up there as for whether I should do Citadark or the other thing next. So I'll find out then. But otherwise, we are basically done here, because I think we've just completed this card. Because if I'm correct, this is going to be a Tentacruel, which is part poison. And it is not bad at all. We just won the SOS Magikarp card. This one wasn't too hard, but yeah, I mean it was definitely difficult. The other two were harder though. Definitely the last one. The Scyther card is definitely the hardest, I've gotta say. I did it, and I've done it so many times I still can't beat it. Why am I confused? Okay, this isn't gonna become a thing. I hate it when this happens. I mean, I should really not be talking, especially after that critical, awesome last episode, but still. Alright, well, cool. We ended up getting it off in the end, and we've cleared the first bingo card in a hearty 10 minutes. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we'll be able to do all 3 of the expert levels this time around. So that's pretty fun. Tentacruel fled. You got it clear. You get congratulations. And congratulations, SOS Magikarp. You get 1,000 Poke Coupons. That's a lot of Poke Coupons. Then I got an elixir. Why an elixir? Didn't I get like max elixirs for the last one? Or was that max ethers? I don't know. Either way, as you can see, I have a lot less money now. I've been doing this a lot, and I still can't win. Golduck! Yes, let's play with this card. Alright, well, we're gonna start here once again. Get ourselves a Master Ball. And then come in here and catch ourselves a Ludicolo, because what else could we possibly do? If we didn't catch this, we would literally have no more moves left. So we kind of have to. So where's my water? All my water's over there on my desk. It's too far. I want to go grab it. But this is all the way over there. My chips are all the way over in the other room. Well, let's just give Ludicoles some EPs and head on in here. Ooh, hello Poliwrath. You look like you are wrathful. Poliwrath freaks me out. It's like it's a toad, but it has muscles, and I'm not comfortable with that. I'm just gonna say I'm really not comfortable with Poliwrath. It freaks me out. Like the Poliwag and Poliwhirl are fine. They're more than fine. I think Poliwhirl's actually a pretty cool Pokemon, but ooh, ow. That actually hurt. That, that's not good. Let's try that again. But yeah, Poliwrath, I just think is really freaky. I don't know who thought Poliwrath was a good idea, and I don't know if people like it, but I think, ew, I mean, look at that. It, like, flexes, and it's like a circular frog. It shouldn't do that. It's weird. Aren't, like, the circle things, like, its intestines or some shit? I don't know, but it's strange. Anyways, I think Ludicolo and Poliwrath are pretty much even on speed, so it's completely random who attacks first. So this is just luck of the draw, basically. But it seems like we've won here, unless if he attacks first next turn, he might actually kill me again. In which case we have a problem, and I might need to restart. But, ooh, I don't know. This might be bad. This might be bad. That is bad. Alright, cool that. Ooh, well then. I'm gonna restart the card. Alright, you see, this is how you're supposed to do it. Sometimes Ludicolo can win. It's basically random, and luckily, I mean, it's not. There's probably better strategies on how to do it, but this works for me. It's early enough in the bingo that I can quit out if it doesn't work. So, that is that. Yeah, just give it back to Ludicolo, because basically he is the only Pokemon we have at this current moment in time. But that's about to change, because if I'm correct, this will have a lantern. Indeed it does. We're going to be catching this lantern, because that is just how we play up in this hood. And it's so hard drinking vinegar and playing video games at the same time. It's difficult. It's difficult. Now his lantern was caught. We're gonna go up here with the lantern. You know who it is. It's Surfscat. Surfscat knows where it's at. Except he doesn't. Because for some reason, this thing has a freaking, I was going to say shadow type move. It has a freaking ghost type move. Surfscat knows Shadow Ball. What's up with that? That's just trickery. You know, giving a Surfscat Shadow Ball is trickery, because you never see a Surfscat with Shadow Ball. In fact, you never see a Surfscat, because Surfscat isn't exactly one of those Pokemon that just kind of, you know, lays around and doesn't do shit. You know, he's kind of more of a team player. But alas, we're gonna head in with Lantern once again, and oh man, it's a Starmie. to Starmie. There's actually another battle in here that I am going to have some trouble with. It's not 100%. It doesn't work 100% of the time, so I'm hoping that basically it depends on whether the other Pokemon gets paralysis off on the move that they use. And if it does, then I think we have 1 EP to spare on it. If it doesn't, then good. But that Pokemon that you guys are gonna see pretty soon is basically the reason that I haven't completed this board, because it's a pain in the butt. It seriously is. You're gonna see it, and you're gonna kind of understand why I have issues with it. It's kind of a dickweed. Kind of a dickweed. That did a lot of damage. Then again, Sludge Bomb is a pretty gosh darned powerful move. So let's just take care of this Tentacruel for good. It's super effective. That is so true. Tentacruel, I like you. You know, I think the world of you. But Starmie does have the type advantage. Alright, and we're gonna head up here. Don't head in here with Starmie because I made this mistake the first time I played. It's a Crawdaunt. You can't hit it with a Psychic. So you kind of have an issue with that. Yes, slight issue. Yes. So just use a Shockwave instead, and he should be dead before too many turns. In fact, it should take 0 because he's never actually attacked me before. I didn't even know what move he had. Every time I've done this, I've OHKO'd him. Lantern is slightly weaker apparently this time around, but I'm hoping that Starmie is slightly more powerful so that we can 2-shot the Pokemon I'm gonna have troubles with instead of 3-shotting it, and that gives less chime for it to give paralysis. Yes, less chime. All right, bingo. Let's give it to Starmie, and let's go. All right, Starmie, your time to shine. Do this for me. That's right, it's a Kingdra. And it knows Dragon Breath, which has, I don't know how much chance for paralysis, but it likes to get it off a lot on me. It really loves paralyzing me. So I'm hoping that I can kill it. See, it would only take 2 hits, but it can 2-hit KO me as well. So if it does get off the paralysis, I end up being slower on the next turn. Actually, I don't think that's a 2-hit kill. I think, well, this is the first time that this win came this easy to me. Normally it... Well, okay then. Alright, well that is not hard at all. That Kingdra went down without a fight that time. That really makes me happy. I was worried that I was gonna have to, I was worried about that, actually. Okay, who can we go for now? This. Starmie, I guess. I was really hoping to get Lantern back at this point, but you know what? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think Starmie can take care of this move. Normally at this point I would have one more have one more EP on Lantern, but I don't. So Lantern would normally take care of this Octillery, which by the way has Flamethrower, again with the moves that don't make sense. But yeah, that's kind of a thing. So it does that. Yeah, why? Why even? Why would you choose this Pokemon? If everything here is part water type, choosing Octillery would be like the worst idea ever. You know, if it had to Octazooka or something, that'd be okay, but I mean, it still wouldn't be very good, but it'd be better than Flamethrower, I think. There's no stab on that, and everything here is strong against Flamethrower, so I don't understand. We got some Bango lines. At this point, we can just start giving most of the stuff to Lantern, because he can. Lantern is able to take out most of the Pokemon at this point. But, you know, we can still use Ludicolo for this Relicanth for the 4x super effective. It shouldn't live more than 1 hit. If it does, I will be much disappointed. Yep, no, not even a chance. Relicanth didn't have it. Again, we've got this battle in the bag, I think. At this point, yeah, I think this battle is good, because at this point, I can give 1 more to Ludicolo. Head up here with Ludicolo, and it's gonna be a Swampert. I made this mistake first time. Entered the Lantern in here. That didn't work out too well. Not first time. One of the many times that I've done this many times. Did you see my money? Did you see my money? I wasted a lot of money on this, trying to figure out how to go about this and not take a million minutes. You know, if you're still slightly annoyed at me that I didn't like show my first time playthroughs of these, I've been at this for like 3 full days trying to figure out how to go about these and get them in a timely manner for an episode. So, needless to say, I would be at this for several hours, probably episode 54, 55. I'd still be here trying to figure out like the first one of these. I'm not great at this game. I'm not great at Battle Bingo specifically. I don't know if I don't 100% get the rules. I think I do, but I still sometimes I have trouble. I just expect a type to have a type of that move. Like when I see a bug type, I expect it to have a bug type move. Here, that's really not the case very often. Like Surskit, which is a bug type, will have a ghost type move, and it doesn't work out as it should all the time. But it's fine, because we have just cleared the second of 3 boards, and we're making good time. We are at 25 minutes, but you know what? I am gonna go for the third one. I'm gonna get done with the experts. I'm going to finish the experts. That's just what I'm doing. Ice Beam, I don't know. I think that's normal effectivity. Maybe it's not very effective. It's not very effective. Cool. So yep, this one's in the bag. No issues here, and I am gonna go for the Scyther card, just so, you know, it's gonna be a slightly longer episode, but recently the episodes have been slightly longer. They've been going between like 25 and 35 minutes for the most part. Just don't freeze me. Okay. I actually had a case, not in this board, but on the next board. There's a Pokemon with Ice Beam and it froze me, and I was pissed off because I never thawed out. Like 8 turns I didn't thaw out. It was really bothersome. But we've done it. Clear. Congratulations. You have flipped every panel. Here, you got a waterproof card. You got 960 poke coupons. You also completed the water. Take an elixir. Woohoo! I got an elixir. That's nice. And now for what is most definitely the hardest card. The Scyther card. This one took me so freaking long to figure out. This one is nigh impossible. I don't know how I even did it eventually. I just eventually figured out who you want to catch and all this stuff, but it took a while. That is so true. So true. So anyways, Lantern is gonna be the star of the show here for a while, for a few cards, so we're gonna just start using him, flipping shit. Awesome that. Flip here, got 2 EP, Lantern gets them both, because that's Lantern for ya. Next in, we're heading in with Lantern again, and it's a hairy llama. The main problem I actually had with this board is I don't like Hariyama, so I never bothered catching it. This thing is one of the most useful Pokemon on this entire board. Its move is Rock Slide, and it's super effective on so many things on this board. I thought it'd have a fighting type move, so I always ended up killing it. It's amazing, is all I gotta say. It really does wonders. So we're actually going to give a point to. Let's give a point to. How are we gonna do this actually? Whatever. Let's give it a Lantern. That should be fine. Yeah, because next up we're heading up here. Hairy Llama is gonna go in, and he's gonna take out this Glalie. This Glalie is the thing that it's the Pokemon that froze me for like 8 turns straight. Needless to say, I was pissed off. Hopefully it doesn't do that this time around, otherwise we're just gonna basically have an EP wasted, and that's no fun ever. It's never any fun. Okay. Every time it like pauses on that screen before showing me like my attack, I just get worried that I got frozen. Ever since that time, it bothers me. Why is Glalie a ball? Why is Glalie a ball? It used to be just like, you know, a cute little thing. A cute little Snorunt, and then it turns into a ball with like demon horns. I don't follow. I don't follow. I don't. Anyways, that is that. And next up, we're gonna head down here. Scyther is the name of the game. That bug flying type. Ludicolo doesn't stand much of a chance, especially since I believe Scyther has Aerial Ace, which it does. I'm correct. This can actually be a close match because Ludicolo does do a lot of damage to you, but as long as he doesn't get a critical hit, you should be fine because Scyther is much faster than a Ludicolo. Not even a problem. So Aerial Ace, just take that shit out, and smooth sailing on this board so far. Smooth sailing on this board. I think we are gonna get it. Most of the problem Pokemon I've eliminated. There's only a few problem Pokemon left. This is not one of them. This Pokemon is not one of the problem Pokemon. This is a Golem, and I have a Lantern. And Lantern knows Surf. So Golem is not really alive right now. So yeah. Golem isn't alive. That's very true. He's not alive. It's not a thing that he is. Alright, so Golem fled. Bingo. And we're going to give this to Scyther because he's going to need it very soon. Let's head in here. Let's give this to Lantern. It's 1 EP. Let's give back to Lantern. Alright. And we're going to head up here for another bingo with Scyther once again. And I believe this is going to be one of the last times we use Scyther. Because, shit starts getting hard. We start getting a few problem Pokemon starting up after this battle, and it's kind of annoying. One in particular took me the longest time to figure out how to beat. It's one of the normal types, and I was really confused because nothing I did would kill it. But now I've got a good tactic on how to kill it, and it is actually using the other normal type on the board, as you will see very closely here. And I'll expand on why it took me so long to figure that out in just a bit, but first I'm going to see here. I want Lantern to have that. Yeah, I'll give it to Lantern here. Okay. Because now we're going to be heading off to here. Let's just give this to Lantern. And it's an Explode. Okay, so I'm just going to say right now, this is an Explode. The other normal type is a Kecleon. And Kecleon has color change and strength. So I was always trying to hit it with other type Pokemon so that it wouldn't get stab on strength, but it still kept killing me. What I didn't realize is that normal type moves are normal effective on normal types. Any other type is not very effective on its own type. And that's something that I had completely forgotten about. That's why I was having so many issues. This Raichu isn't an issue at all though, because, you know, Storm Drain, you know, electric type moves can't do shit to me, so it doesn't even matter that I'm using Surf. That's that. So then next we're gonna be heading off there. There is one more Pokemon. How do I take care of that one? I forget. There's one Pokemon on this board I forget how to take care of, and I can't really remember it right now. Well, I mean, I'll look at my Pokemon after this battle and figure it out. Is it? Oh, I remember. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So, Raichu is kind of a douchebag. He can't really do anything. He's just trying to hit me with Thunderbolt. Wasted my time. You wasted my time, Raichu. Raichu, I'm not gonna write you a love song because you asked for it because you need one. No, you're just dead. You're just dead. That's what you've done. Okay, so Explode doesn't need any at all. Scyther is gonna get this real quick because Explode, this might take both of his EP depending on how this battle goes. This is probably the hardest battle on the entire board, just because it depends so much on chance. Well, I mean, not really. Once I figured out that I had to use Explode to kill it, um, it became not as bad. But, like, as you can see, whoever basically attacks first wins this battle, and, you know, I tried killing Kecleon, or I tried killing Explode with Kecleon, and I tried killing Kecleon with, like, all my other party members, and I can never do it. Until I figured out, Explode beats Kecleon, so do that. So next up, Lantern gets a point here. And we're going to head up here now with Scyther, who's a flying type on a ground type. You can't touch me, Quagsire. You can't touch me. You can't touch this. Da-na-na-ba-ba. Can't touch this. Because I got the Aerial Ace. What do you got? You got the Earthquake. You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. But with that, we have eliminated every Pokemon that was sort of a wild card on this board. So there's nothing left. At this point, it's smooth sailing through. We're at 34 minutes. This episode is probably going to be around 36. Or no, it's already 35. So it's probably going to be around a 38-minute episode, 38 to 40. Pretty long for me. I don't really do episodes this long. I don't think I've really talked about anything. I've mainly been talking about the game this time around, which is sort of usual for me, but personally, I don't know. I don't think it makes for my best commentary. I feel like my best commentary comes out when I'm like half drunk or sleepy or like depressed about life. I think those are usually my better commentaries, but I don't know really. I've just been talking about the game for the most part because I'm trying to concentrate, trying to make sure I know what I'm doing so I don't screw any of this up. Because it's hard. It's really hard. And I'm really looking forward to getting back to the game of the hittings and the catching with the snags and the Feynman and the Trinity and the Team Edward and the Ness and the Flop Waffle and the sixth party member that I can't remember right now. I'm so sorry. Phalanx, that's who it is. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting back to that. This has been fun and all, but I'm getting tired of it. So, assuming that there's another rank, the Master rank, I'm going to figure out again how to do those off screen, because I don't want to spend more than one more episode on this. Hariyama gets both points here, because we're heading into fire and water territory, and both of them are flying types. So let's get rid of Charizard real quick. And that'll be an episode pretty much. That will pretty much be an episode. So that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like this episode had extremely riveting commentary. I don't feel like I said much. I just mainly talked about, oh look, it's Charizard. We're gonna kill this thing, and we're gonna come over here. I guess I did talk about how I played my previous runs of this, but that's pretty much it. So I don't know. What's up, guys? How are you doing? You doing good? That's good. I don't really care. That's a lie. I do care. I care a lot. I am interested in my subscribers' lives. If you guys are interested enough to tell me for some reason what's up with you, I'm more than happy to listen. I'm interested in you guys. It means so much to me that you take time out of your days to watch my videos, and you appreciate the hard work I put into all this crap. Because sometimes I feel, I mean, not sometimes, always I feel like this stuff, it's not worth doing just because of how little success there is. But there's those few people that do watch and like they comment and they're responsive and they talk to me and be like, you know, I like how you're doing this, I don't like how you're doing this. And that's what makes it worth it for me. The fact that there's one or two people out there that are deriving enjoyment from the hard work I'm putting into this makes me want to do it. So thank you for that, for doing that for me. I know that sounds really weird, thank you for doing it for me, but you know, it does mean a lot. This is a hobby that I've had for quite a while, and I haven't really gotten any positive reinforcement from it from pretty much anyone in my life. So, if you're out there and you're watching this, I appreciate what you're doing. So, I'm going to accept this reward. I'm going to accept another elixir. I'm going to just really quick see if there's any other battles to do. A master rank, perhaps. Wait, what? What is this? Okay. This is just like the waterproof card, but with Houndoom. Alright, well, this is interesting. I guess I'll do. I don't know what's gonna happen. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, consider hitting the like button. Helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more, maybe hit the subscribe button. If you feel like it, that also helps me. And gives my life meaning. So long.